Sky Chase here. I love Sky Chase. I think this is an awesome level. Not particularly difficult, really kind of like peaceful, but you know, in the game's limited ability to tell a story, at this point in the game, you know, we took it to Robotnik's kind of main base at the Metropolis, and now we are chasing him in the sky, as we see his want to do in his later endeavors. I didn't know there was rings up in the clouds there. If you are playing as Tails, Sonic will be the one in the ship. Oh, bother. Double bother. Yeah, this is the ship we're chasing. This is the Wing Fortress, and it's actually kind of like a preview of some of the level. That spot in particular is important, as we will see once we board the Wing Fortress. There's a bunch of... Gotta protect ourselves from the birds there. Okay, if we were going for like score, like an arcade game you typically would, I think we would be doing quite well. Alright, turtles. This is the end of the level, right? Yeah. Okay. So at this point, you know, he's firing us. He hits our ship that Tails was piloting for us. And it's Sonic's aircraft anyway. Like, for some reason, Sonic owns an airplane. For reasons not specifically explained. Okay, you want to get enough rings to go supersonic here. And not get launched. Because being supersonic, you can skip most of this level. There's a lot of like really tricky platforming that's really indicative of a final level. But kind of glitching through the fan here skips a lot of headache. And you can also just get up to the top of the ship just by that. Okay, so we saved ourselves like a few minutes, I think. There's another part. We'll want to maintain supersonic if we can for the boss of this level. Only one act in the Wing Fortress. But yeah, up here, you can skip a bunch of platforming just by jumping over that wall, which only supersonic can do. If you wanted to play as Tails, Tails does not have a super form, so Tails is kind of hard mode. Isn't there something else I'm supposed to be skipping here? Because I don't remember going on this conveyor belt. I feel like I'm being very sloppy. Very imprecise with my movements. It's like this way? Yeah, you just run through the wall there. Because the boss is right here. You break into the control center. And this they do in the flying battery also. This sort of thing where you have to destroy this laser that he like traps you in as he's just sitting there like laughing. A lot of things to cause danger here, and he just kind of flees the scene. Not that we need that extra life back there, but it's good because it's the last item box in the game and the last extra life. And somehow, in 2 minutes and 41 seconds, Tails managed to repair the airship and attach a jet to it, which will allow us to We're about to lose Supersonic here, which we had a shield apparently, so that's cool. Yes, so we catch... The ship cannot quite go much higher than that, or the airship cannot, but if we just hang on as we go into outer space, we board the final level of the game, the Death Egg, which is totally not a reference to anything else. You get no rings in this level, and you have to fight the first incarnation of Metal Sonic, which is has a pattern, but it's very tricky to get him at the right spot. You got him like right on the forehead. I think he does his bounce move. Okay, I thought he does like a bounce, but I'm thinking of a different Metal Sonic. But now we know. I think you can get 2 forehead hits if you're... Yeah, you can get a forehead hit and then a shoe hit. If you are... But you don't want to hit him on his razor spines, because that's bad. I think this level would trip up like even the most veteran Sonic player, which is me. Because the... Oh, I thought I could get a spin dash in quick enough. Five lives, we're good. The final boss is not particularly challenging. If we just are patient here, then, you know, understand we are not in a rush. At some point he starts like spitting out spikes and stuff. Oh, he did just a regular spin dash. I'm usually a lot more reckless and quick to defeat Silver Sonic, trying to go for 2 hits whenever possible. So let's do that so that we don't have to learn more of the pattern than is necessary. We should be able to beat him here. It's only 8 hits, so destroy the Silver Sonic, which is what the fan base calls him. And Robotnik is somehow able to keep pace with us and get into the Egg Robo, I believe it's called. This is the final boss and requires patience. As I said at the very beginning, this is a game of patience. Okay. I think you want to get him like here. Whenever he goes down like that, or whenever he lands from flying above, you want to try to get him like in line with that. You want to hit him like on his nose, but not too high, because there is a possibility where you can fall through the Egg Robo and land on his spiky hand arms. Okay, we should not have been able to do that, but that seems to suggest that we can do that. I've never been this reckless with the Egg Robo. By the time you get to this point in the game, you just want to maintain as much patience as possible. I also forget how many hits it takes. I think it's just 8. Oh, okay. Having him land at that spot right there is good, because then his claws cannot reach you. And having him land like here is good, because when he walks, he cannot reach you. If you need to be like truly patient, the time limit for stages in Sonic 2 is 10 minutes. So okay, I feel like that's been more than 8 hits, but I get so nervous because we're being like way more reckless than. All right, that's it. So hands off, controller. We are no longer in control of the game, but the Egg Robo was a load-bearing boss. So by defeating it, the story will show us here. All the animals we've saved are looking up, even Tails. So if you're playing as Tails, this part is confusing, but unless it switches to Sonic there. So Tails is gonna get in the ship one more time. Obviously, this isn't happening in real time. But he's gonna fly up. Because we did just kind of jump out of an airship. And we do get to be supersonic at the end of this. This is the true ending. And Supersonic can fly now. And eagles, of course, they are a bird. So Tails didn't even need to fly up, but for teamwork's sake, we get to see the final graphic and the credits. So that was Let's Play Sonic 2. Normally at this point you have like a summary, like, how do you think the project went? But this has been an hour and a half. Not a lot to summarize. I think it's been a good project. And I can say that with full confidence, having 0 of the episodes posted so far. So, yeah. Yuji Naka is he's with Prope now, yeah. They've done a couple of the real good Street Pass games. I think they did. I know the same studio did the bonus music here. That's part of the 2-player and part of like the secret debug stages, or not debug stages, but cut stages. Prope did, or maybe not necessarily Prope, but the same studio did the Monster Manor and then the fishing game. Which I like the fishing game more than Monster Manor, but they have the same similar play style where you have to combine either the weapons or the fishing poles to be able to catch better fish and stuff. Flower Town is still objectively the best. Isn't Dreams Come True? Isn't that Nights? Or is it Nights into Dreams? Is what I'm thinking of. I've never played that. That could be a cool project. Thank you, Maki and Jamita and Milpo and Ippo, perhaps. Use your pronunciation. You're practicing this. Yoshiki Oka, Yoichi Takahashi, and Carol. Daizabudo Sakudai, Hisashi Suzuki, Thomas Kalinsky, Cindy Clavern. Oh, is in the special thanks, is there going to be the one person? Deborah McCracken. We always would call out that name because it just seemed like a silly name. Carryover from the first game, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We beat it. Okay, well, that's the Let's Play. Ristar will probably be next. Sega ages, we would always say. So that is the end of the Let's Play. Thank you very much for watching. I have been breadfiesta, and I hope your day is going exactly the way that you want it to.